What's up, YouTube? I'm really gonna stop starting videos with "it's been so long since I've made a video." Like that is obvious. That is obvious. And that is my son banging what sounds like a maraca. Anyways, I do have a good reason to be back today, and that is I got my new astrology journal for 2024. Astrology planner by Wandering Star. I bought one in 2022 to use for this year, and towards the end of this year I've really gotten to the swing of it, and I'm actually representing for Wandering Star Planner this term. If you use my code JUKE10, you can save 10% off your order at her shop. She's got half letter planners. There's pocket A6, I don't know, they're called the baby stars. They're really cute. And there's also sticker sheets, so if you want to make your own moon journal or moon planner, astrology planner, what have you. And there's wall calendars now too, which is really cool. I will leave all the links applicable below. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask or reach out to me on Instagram. I have most of the things, so I'll show you guys the different options. But I also wanted to flip through my whole astrology planner situation setup. Someone in our Wandering Star Facebook group actually called it their book of intentions, and I was like, I'm stealing that. So cool. So here's my little tote where I keep all my planning stuff related to my astrology planner, which is this big boy right here. Really quickly, I'll show you the other ones. I have the baby star. This is an A6 Moterm cover. It came in this dusty rose color, but I painted it to lavender. So this is the smaller size planner, the baby star. The wall calendar, and I actually decorated the first month. So it has all the moon phases, it's got major transits, and I use the top. Usually this top portion is blank, it's just grid, but I used mine to get more specific around the new and full moon signs. So anyways, that's how I'm gonna use my wall calendar next year, just to keep like big picture intentions. I like having a wall calendar because it's like a planner that haunts you since it never closes. It just sits there lingering, staring at you, like one of those posters where the eyes follow you. And I don't, unfortunately, well, I guess not unfortunately, but I had a sticker sheet for September, so I used it. But just to get an idea of what the stickers look like, they're printed on clear matte, so you can stick them anywhere. I was putting them on my daily inserts, my daily pages. That's where I keep mine. But this one, she's my half letter. I get the disc bound. There's also a spiral bound option, but I knew I wanted to combine it with my other stuff. This thing is, I feel like, the most tabbed planner that I own. But yeah, we'll get into the overhead view now, because we're done here. What up? Okay, hi. This is my book of intentions. It's where I house all things zodiac, astrology, moon phases, tarot, and crystal healing. So all that kind of stuff goes in here. This is a cover I got from Paperbound Creations. I use her quite a lot. She's on Etsy. So right off the bat, I have my pockets. These are some little decorations. I added this little clear pocket on top. Back here, I keep mine and my family's charts, me and my kids. And then in here is a moon journal, which I just started. So this is where I can write down real-time intentions when like the moon phases. Basically, I'm just gonna journal more in here, because in here I do more of the studying. Here I want to do the actual work. So I got these little printable inserts from Ray Element. And this one I printed on vellum, this one I printed off on some craft paper, and I just glued it in there. And it's moon phase calendar, and then this was the first entry I did so far. Yeah, so hopefully I keep up with that. And then I have 2 pockets here. This one just has kind of random papers, notes. These are zodiac stencils, and then I have tarot stamps, and I just happen to use this shape on this particular stencil sheet, so I keep it in here. So that's what I keep in there, and then here's the actual bulk of the planner. So the first section is astrology, and here's, well, I've obviously decorated it a bit, but this is the Wandering Star planner, and I like having it on discs because I can kind of customize it and swap things out and leave things for next year if I want. First page right out the gate, there's a glyph key, which is very important to me, so I've bothered to put a little tab on it for quick reference to go back to. That's what I like about the Wandering Star planner, is it has a lot of information. It has a lot of, what do I want to say? Yeah, like, it has a lot of information. It's the kind of information that you need to use this planner. So obviously I made this using more collage pages from Ray Element, and then here's some information about transits, houses, and this was all from the Wandering Star planner. Aspects, qualities, elements, house positions, planets and luminaries, zodiac signs, and then I got my birth chart in here. So this section is kind of about me. I still don't know how to fill that part out. And this was like a yearly horoscope that I borrowed from Chani. There's like a couple of apps and websites and books that I use as references quite regularly. But I'm not above just a quick Google search and finding a resource that resonates with me. Here's some more notes I took. These are inserts from Ray Element, and they're more about breaking down my big 3. So this is sort of an overview of all 3, and then I did inserts for each one separately. So this is my sun sign, this is my moon sign, and this is my rising sign. And then I just wrote down basically my whole chart as a quick, easy reference. These are more collage sheets and printables from Ray Element. As you can see, I got a thing for the vellum. And I also have a thing for this like watercolor paper. Because if you're gonna be printing it yourself, you might as well, you know, do it on colored paper or something, right? So these are all, again, from Ray Element, just more information on the different moons for the year. This is all reference from a book called Lunar Living. This is the book that I have been sort of living by. As you can see, there's quite a few tabs. So I reference it quite often, and there's a lot of highlighter in there. So I borrowed some information from this book that I'm like always constantly going to, and I just wanted it here because this was supposed to be a house of information, a reference book for me. And again, from references that I resonate with, because there's just so many, and how do you know who to listen to? What's the right one? Just more information on the different phases of the moon. These were more printables I got from Etsy. I don't actually write on these. I just keep them here as a reference for when I want to do my own, and I'll put it probably in my little daily section. But it's just here because this is the moon section. So all the things that have to do with the moon. So these are about doing tarot draws during different phases. And then this is the actual calendar. So the actual planner from Wandering Star. So see how I've like Franken planned it all together to make it work for me anyways. This is the calendar. There's a yearly overview. I use this to mark off the different retrogrades of the year. This one has different major transits. I don't know why I highlighted those. I must have Googled something and it told me these were important to me. I don't know. And I use this calendar, which is actually blank, to just mark off the different signs in the year. And these are the different transits that correspond to the new moons and the houses. This is another insert for my element, again on the vellum. I think they're really cute in front of the month. I did not really get into July. July was I don't even know why July's in here. She's not really doing much. I tried. I mean, this is really weak. Trying, look at that. This is me trying. Okay, all right, I was trying. And this is me trying. This is me trying. This is me falling off. And then August, I did August. I caught a groove in August. So I think August looks really cute. I decorated the cover page with a monthly horoscope. And I did some little decorations. And I filled in some other transits I wanted to learn about. And then here is blank space. I guess I can show you July's. It's just blank. So you can write whatever you want in there. And I chose to write about Leo season, Virgo season, the new moon in Leo. And then I'm still trying to figure out what I want to put in here, right? And then here I kind of figured out how I was going to do things. Oh, and this is like my first real spread that I was like, oh yeah, we're in this. We're doing this. I'm still in the learning phase, so I am just learning about what it means to have the moon in a particular phase, and also under what sign, what that means. And then on the back, it's supposed to be like reflections, but I just covered it in little stickers from screenshots I took from Pulp Girls. September, I did my rising horoscope because it just resonated with me more. And I'm realizing that that's kind of what all this is about, is just, you know, what feels right. These are my washies, by the way, that I made in my shop. So cool. Oh, Libra equinox, the fall equinox. And all these stickers are from Lace and Whimsy. So I just kind of have a pattern of doing an affirmation of the week, a card of the week, and I borrow that from Chani, the Chani app. And then, yeah, just going over the different signs of the moon, and if there's maybe not enough space, I might just write about the moon phase. So that's September, and we're still working into October. So the rest is blank. Show you a quick like flip through of how I've like pre-planned everything, because I went through the whole year and sort of put all these little page flags on the weeks, so I knew what I was probably most likely gonna write in there. So this is how I pre-planned what I'm gonna write. Is it extra? I don't know, maybe, but isn't that, if you have a planner like this, you're extra already, so who cares? This is my daily section. I used to call it my tarot section because I was doing tarot draws spreads in here, which I still can, but I just opened it up to, well, now I can write about anything. So I'll write about not just tarot draws, but other major planetary transitions. This one's about Mercury retrograde. So these are cute little spreads. This one I got lazy and I just printed it out instead of writing it. So these are cute. See, I'm using my little stencils, moon face stamps. And I try and include like all the symbols because I'm trying to learn those too. But yeah, all of these are, I pre-decorated a lot of these. So that's my daily section. I'll just put that there. And then after that, I kind of don't really use much of this part, but it's nice to have because eventually, like, I wasn't using most of this, but now I am. So eventually I'll get on to this. But this is the crystal section, and this is supposed to be like inventory of my crystals and what they're for and yada yada. And then back here is the reference page. So I have it split up between tarots, different spreads, and crystals. So this is just tarot card reference information, and these are all printables from Etsy. And then here is different tarot spreads that I can use. I mean, I know the intention was like to write in these, but I'm just using it as reference so that I can make my own spread in the daily section. You know what I'm saying? So this is all reference, right? So that's why I don't mind it just living in the back. And yeah, there's different kinds of spreads. And then the last section is a crystal guide. And it also has, I thought it had, yeah, it's got a couple of crystal charts. One day we'll get there. But for now, I think I'm doing it. I think we're okay. That's how I use my book of intentions. That's how I incorporate my Wandering Star planner. Again, if you're interested in anything Wandering Star, you can save 10% by using code JUKE10. Don't forget. Yeah, hopefully not too long until next time, cool kids. Hopefully next time I'll do a desk-based tour because I kind of just reorganized and I'm not mad at it. It's clean right now. Anyways, awkward outro. Bye.